Alright guys, welcome back to some more SnowRunner. That is right. Today, we have one very simple goal. I would like my White Western Star. Finally, it has been too long. Also, you may wonder why I'm here with this. Seems like a bit of an odd place. Well, I ran out of fuel. Pretty much. I ran out of fuel. I was just bringing this trailer back with the metal beams from the service hub or whatever it's called. Logistics base. That's what it's called. Yeah, I went along here, down here, along here, and ran out of fuel. Near enough, I suppose. So in order to start working on getting our White Western Star, there's a couple things I want to do. I want to get this task done, and get this spare Chevrolet and sell it for some funds, which we're going to spend on getting the AM General. Then I'd like to get let me think here. I'd like to get a piece of steel, because, or not steel, metal beams, because that is still needed at the quarry. And we have, obviously, steel here on the trailer. Concrete slabs need to go to the service hub. Oh, that's the service hub. Okay, I get service hub and logistics base mixed up. We also still have the Paystar over here that I forgot about. At the same time, we can also try and take this trailer up out of the quarry and take that up here. And that is fuel order. Yeah, that's fuel order. As you can see, I will stop tracking that for now. And we also do have Lost Trailer, which we can get done as well. That's relatively easy. I'm not going to be doing threatening accidents today, because I can't be bothered, pretty much. So, yeah, that's the plan. There is a Transstar as well. We'll only get that if we absolutely need the funds for something, which I don't think we will. But yeah, for now, let's just, yeah, let's just leave this here. And recover the Fleet Star. I want to take the crane off, because we aren't going to need that. And I think that's all we need. So yeah, we're gonna start by just heading to the service hub, getting some service spare parts. We're gonna go clear out that rock slide. And we're probably just gonna recover the Chevy. I don't really want to have to drive it back. Okay, here we are. Accept, start tracking. No. Cargo management. There we go. And then the Chevy is just slightly further along here. Here it is. Mind the stump. There we go. I mean, we could stay over here, but I don't want to. So I'm just going to recover this. And also recover the Fleet Star. So because this is a fully stock Chevy, that's 11,300, that does match the purchase price, yes. We will go ahead and sell that one. Now we can't afford the General, which we will do. However, we cannot afford any of the upgrades. This is something that I kind of forgot about, as always. For now, we don't need the Scout 800. We'll sell that as well. Actually, real quick, we could sell this engine. Yeah, sure. For now, we'll sell that engine. 2,800 should be enough, hopefully. Active, raised. I do want active. Suspension. I forgot this thing comes with off-roads as standard, which is just great. But we're gonna use those ones, obviously, because they're a little bit better. Extended medium. We can barely afford anything. What was I gonna take, now that I think about it? Because, at least for the White Western Star, we're gonna need a service attachment. Whatever it's called, the van body, right? However, for materials order, which is what I want to finish, I mean, ideally, we just use the Fleet Star. But I know that won't really work, because it does not have enough power. So, maybe we just leave the General at home for now? That sucks that we don't quite have enough funds. So we need the crane again, annoyingly. And that'll be fine for now. In fact, I think this would be easier if... Hang on, the beacons need to be on. If we do some overloading. Yay! Bro, that took way too long, but it's also kind of satisfying. And I will just take this pretty much all the way to the trailer store. I might even just sell the trailer immediately once we get there. One of the metal beams might just get left on the side of the road, because we only need one down at the quarry. We could put one of the cargo containers in the bed of the Fleet Star, and then the trailer is half as heavy to pull. That might make more sense. So yeah, to begin with, I will just sell this. We do not need it. There's basically double our money. Cool. Hello, Paystar. We'll figure out something to do with you soon, I'm sure. Honestly, I'm not sure if I even want to use it until we get to rank 11 and we can get the off-road tires for it. Because right now it is simply inferior. Materials order, yeah, it's just one. So... as long as it took to stack all this, and as fun as it was, we're gonna have to undo some of our work. Let's take one of them out and just stick it off to the side here. Because I'm sure it'll be useful again. But for now, I think this will be fine. Especially as we're going into the quarry, and you guys know what the quarry is like. Last time we came here, we fell over. So, let's try not to do that, shall we? We've made it, wait, is this the unloading area? Is the other place the unloading area? It is here, okay. Okay, we need to hitch up to it first, obviously, to unpack. And then do I want to keep the front one or the back one? Jesus Christ. Oh, it went into the middle. Fair enough then. We are going to go the long way. Because we have a trailer. This is gonna be something. Not falling over is step 1. Actually getting up here is step 2. We do have the Paystar on hand now that I think about it. If we need a bit extra horsepower.
A few inches later.
Okay, new idea. If it's the trailer that's stuck, which I think it is, let's, for now, leave the trailer. And then winch the trailer up afterwards. So like, from here. Yeah. Okay. Just SnowRunner being SnowRunner, I guess, because that was 5 majillion times easier than whatever the heck we were doing before. And of course now we're nearly out of fuel and we need a fuel truck over here. I may just have the Paystar be our fuel truck for now. Okay, we've made it up here, kind of. I just want to park in a bit more of a normal place. We may want to do a bit of trailer juggling. So we'd have to take this large trailer up there. We could just take for example, a sideboard trailer. Because there's a trailer store right here, it wouldn't be a problem. Let's get in the Paystar. And we'll recover him. Customize. Let's just get the fuel tank. These are the same performance, but crucially, they have dualies, which means we're less likely to fall over. Oh my god, we can't afford anything. Sob. When this paint was inverted, it would perfectly match the friggin' fuel tanker, but it'll do for now. Can't even get a sun visor yet, bruh. This is so sob. Okay, while we're here, I want to grab a sideboard trailer, and then what we're gonna do is the sideboard is gonna go here. We're gonna refuel the Fleet Star, like that, and then just park the Paystar off to the side for now. This crane might not be strong enough, but we can try. Okay, it is good. Attach that. Repack. And now, I don't want to, because it'll take forever, but I think we should make the long trek up the mountain. Alright guys, I'm most of the way up the mountain. It's taken quite a while. I just thought I'd bring you guys back here, because there is a watchtower nearby that I'd like to get. So I thought we'd just detour for that. There we go. So we've got the time challenge thingy, we've got a trailer store, there's an upgrade there, tools delivery. I'm hopefully going to get both these upgrades and tools delivery with the general, at least that's the plan. And once we've offloaded both of these cargo containers, I'm going to sell the sideboard trailer that we bought here. I'm going to sell it here. Just so, you know, we don't have a random trailer sat there. Speaking of random trailers, there is a random trailer here with 2 service spare parts. Don't know what we're going to use those for. There's an upgrade down here as well. Can't remember what that is either. Oh wait, there's also a flatbed with 2 planks. I guess you're meant to repair this bridge with that. That is actually kind of funny that that is there. I'm sure we'll find a use for those 2 planks at some point. But yeah, for now, I will do my best to turn around. And then we will just head back where we came from. And we are back. Very good. Or almost back, anyway. Alrighty. Unload these. Fuel order done. Just over halfway to rank 10. And as I said, I will just quickly sell the trailer. There we go. A little refund on that. The Fleet Star has got just over half a tank of fuel left. So I think I'm actually going to keep it over here. Next to Drummond Island. Because I hate going up and down the hill. And seeing as it's right here, I'm going to keep it here in case we want to go to this map at some point soon. And I'll only recover it if I absolutely have to, because like I say, it is arduous. There is technically this shortcut, although it's not really a shortcut. If you have a powerful enough truck, you can get through here and go up here, and it's relatively easy. But not this. Right. Now, let's actually quickly sell this one. How are we going to turn this around? There might be enough room here. There may be a bit of jank, but I think we can do it. Quite a bit of jank, actually. Quite a lot of jank. A significant quantity of jank. There we go. Okay, let's go and sell this. Then let's hopefully have enough money to get the upgrades I want on the General to both recover and get the upgrades for the White Western Star. And then that will be the video. Okay. 13k should be enough. Pay star we will just park here. I would like the snorkel. And I want the van body. I'll get that, sure. Heavy duty is something we could get. For now we'll just keep the stock one. Beacons, sure. Side thresholds, sure. As far as colour goes, we've got a lot of nice camo options. That one I think I like the most. Okay, so, General is acquired. For those that don't know, the active suspension lets you do this. You can change the height, which is very useful. This thing is a beast, because diff lock and all-wheel drive are always on, even in auto. We're just gonna go to here, and along here, get this, come back down, go down here, along here, get this. Maybe even do tools delivery. I would go back this way with it. Yeah, why not? Okay, here we are. Did steal some fuel from the pay star as I went past. And now basically we just use the power of the General to do whatever the hell we want. Because that's what this truck is like. It does not give. Okay, upgrade. Freeway. For the scouts. Okay. Possibly free money, we'll see. Let's go the short way, I guess. I don't think it really matters. I don't think this truck cares where we take it or what we do. I mean, obviously it cares if we roll it. It isn't a scout, it doesn't have the autonomous winch. However, purely from a, like, terrain basis, that's what I mean when I say I don't think it cares. It will care if that happens too often, but, you know, that's more of a SnowRunner issue than anything else. Ow. Yeah, this is what I meant when I said this truck doesn't care. The Fleet Star would have had a fit and cried and sobbed. And apart from the damage we take, this one is like... Were there some rocks? Is there a rock here? Not really. Not in the typical sense of a rock. This is our upgrade we came for. Which I'm not in range for, apparently. Here we go. Raised for the White Western Star. Perfect. I have to say, diff lock being always on does negatively impact the turn radius a bit. But it's a very, very minor gripe to have with such a strong truck. Accept, start tracking. Wait, how much? 270, okay. I am going to try and take this thing back the way we came. Not exactly the same way. We aren't going to be going down here. I'm going to go up here instead, because I think that'll be easier. Trailer's too far away. What the hell do you mean? Here we go. That's a little awkward. We should be fine. Oh, look at the frame flex. That's so cool. I love this truck. Why did the trailer have to do that? Please reach. Feck's sake. Come on, General, there we go. By simply having more power, we were able to beat the trailer shenanigans. Oh my god, the power. That wasn't even, like, in a high gear. That was just automatic doing its job. That was so cool. Okay. Fuel, 50 liters left. Should be enough to get back to the pay star. Let's leave the trailer here. We shouldn't need the fuel, but I'm gonna take it, just because, like, we're here. May as well. Nice. We have completed tools delivery. Excellent. Now, we can get the White Western Star. Finally. I've tried multiple routes. On multiple saves, trying to figure out what is the easiest or best way of recovering the White Western Star. It is literally down over there. You can almost see it from here, but there is no way down onto that bit of land from here. Nor from here. You can't cross there. Like, you just can't. So what I used to do is I used to take this trail down and back up. That doesn't work, because there is a gap that you cannot get the White Western Star through, at least not easily. So I've been looking at... is it here? I mean, we can go this way. I don't see a reason why not. Actually, it's here. So you go through here, right, through this gap, or you get stuck on a tree, that works too. Oh my god, SnowRunner, why? There we go. There we go, we're free. Very cool. Right, so you go here, and then you go here, and I'm not sure if this is the best way down, but it's a way down. We ignore where the game wants you to go, because it's a trap. You go to the rocks over here. This is the easy crossing, because it's dry. As you can see, no issues. Although this truck makes basically everything look easy, so it's not really a fair comparison, but hopefully you get the idea anyway. We're going to repair the White Western Star. Like that. We're going to refuel. Just a bit. We're going to winch to it. And turn the engine on. There we go. And the idea is we go back up where we came down. And then basically we just try and power up here. That's the idea. Oh god, the sun! Come on. Come on, General. There we go. Come on. Yes, there we go. Now we have grip again. There we go, there we go, there we go. Power! Speed and power! Huzzah! The difficult part is done. Let's go. Alright guys, here we are. Finally, we have my favorite truck in the game. The White Western Star. Let's go. Okay. You can go away, White Western Star. You can be repaired and look all shiny and new. We want raised suspension. We want off-road wheels. We want our winch that we can't afford. And this thing has got to have the maintenance frame. It just needs its colours. No, I need more XP for my beacons and fog lights. Sob. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for this one. We have achieved all of the goals we set out to do. We have the General, we have the White Western Star. The only unfortunate thing is we are kind of broke. Only $830 left, but I'm sure in the next one we will fix that, no problem. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. Let me know you're enjoying the series. Comment if you wish. Subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all in the next one. Talk to you all then.